Warning: the following content contains a fluff from my sweater that has invaded my personal boundaries and has made home in my hair against my own free will and innermost desires. The following fluff may be triggering, and if you find the overwhelming urge to pull it out of my hair to be all-consuming, I urge you to exit this video. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi Sparkles, so in today's video we are going to be doing something new for my channel, and I am extremely excited, maybe a little too excited, like I need to calm that down. But in today's video, I am going to be doing the first intuitive or psychic reading here on my channel. And thank you to Courtney Violetta here on YouTube for being my first victim. But no, all jokes aside, today I am going to be doing an intuitive reading for Courtney. Now, I found Courtney a few years ago now, and I believe that I found her through a video lightening her hair to platinum blonde. And if you see smoke in this video, it's because I actually have some incense going and a few candles lit. And I've actually chosen to put on some meditation music here in the background for this video instead of putting it in as a backtrack, because this is kind of like a super overstimulating thing for me, and it can also be a bit draining. So I have chosen to try and create a peaceful environment for myself while I do this reading. And I've also never done a reading on camera, so light and being on camera is just like, okay, we'll see how this works out. Please excuse me if I'm not like looking at the camera or whatnot. I don't know how this is going to go. No idea how long this is going to go or anything like that. But anyways, yes, so today we are going to be doing a reading for Courtney, and I am already like screaming internally. Let's get into it. So I'm going to probably be referencing a lot of chakras, colors, just general feelings and things like that. They're coming from a place of intuition, and I probably will not be making like predictions. I'm not really the kind of psychic to give like set out in stone predictions, and that is because psychics can't truly like predict anything 100%. You are still in your physical body and you are still in control of your own destiny. Your soul has its own destiny, and a psychic can only make predictions that may come true. So that being said, let's get into Courtney. So for Courtney, I feel a past that is colored with almost a rainbow of aura colors, but not quite a rainbow. And that is as if Courtney has been able to completely dive into so many different aura colors and energies and really embody that entire energy and live that experience. And so her soul and her karmic energy has taken on these many different aura colors in the past, kind of like experimenting, like, does this fit me? Is this who I am? Now, I feel like that is something that is, like I said, in the past, and Courtney is developing a stronger presence in her aura colors. And something actually very unique and rare is that I see white in Courtney's aura color, which is actually a really, really rare aura color. And white actually represents the crown chakra, which this is why I was screaming inside, because Courtney's predominant aura color that I see is like a true violet. Like if you Google what a violet looks like, actually like my sweater. And I also see white, and white is very rare, but violet is also the color of the crown chakra as well. And this is kind of a very psychic chakra, so I'm not surprised to see Courtney go into more spiritual content, more content on meditation, things like that. And the other aura colors that I see is like a baby pink and like a baby light blue. Now, the baby pink is representative of the heart chakra, and so Courtney speaks and communicates from the heart, and it's very gentle, and that is where her light blue comes in, and the light blue is of the throat chakra, and which is communication essentially. And with the light blue and the baby pink of the heart chakra, Courtney is very soft spoken. She is very contemplative. Like she really is going to think out what she is going to say before she blurts something out. She's very conscious of how her words affect other people, and almost to a blockage sometimes where she's afraid to express how she feels about something because she may worry about how it may hurt someone or affect somebody when she communicates. So the light blue and the baby pink are definitely an interesting pairing, but I'm screaming inside because I say predominantly I see violet, and then I didn't think about this ever before, but Courtney's name, Courtney Violetta, Violet. I'm wondering if, I don't know if that is, if you're watching Courtney, I'm sure you will be, your real last name, or if that's a last name you've chosen, because yeah, that is super ironic to me. Now, when I say that your past was colored with many different aura colors, I see like a true green, and that is also of the heart chakra, just like baby pink. And I feel like you were very drawn to like forests and being outside and just anything green. And now something else that I'm screaming about is I feel a general, especially in the past, this is something that I feel like you're becoming more grounded and more rooted, and not so like all over the place trying on all of these different aura colors because you're settling into who you are. But while you were trying on all of these different aura colors, you've always had a general like blockage of your like orange and red aura colors, which are representative of like the root chakra. I guess I'll talk about this. So for Courtney, I feel like there is a general lack of orange in your aura, which to me is like you are not necessarily not a sexual person, but lacking sexual energy outwardly. It's like you keep it to yourself. And why I'm like laughing and screaming to myself is because the orange and red, when you're lacking in those colors or those feelings, you naturally gravitate towards those colors in order to try and fill up yourself and your soul and your energy. And so I think that's so ironic, because if you guys have watched Courtney's channel, she was like so attached to the red or the orange hair color, and that is like the kind of energy that she was missing in her life. So I'm assuming that by having the red and the orange kinds of hair tones, that it helped her feel more like fiery and more grounded and have more sexual energy, be more flirtatious, and all of those kinds of things. Something I thought that was interesting is that I mentioned that Courtney may have felt an attachment to the physical red or orange hair color. And the interesting thing is that your crown chakra is actually blocked by attachment. And I've recently, like I said, felt Courtney develop a much stronger, pure violet energy in her aura, and not so ironically, let go of her attachment to the red or the orange hair color. Coincidence? I think not, but you be the judge. Now, with the white energy, there's a tendency towards perfectionism and maybe nervousness. I would say like a sense of overwhelm by maybe psychic energy, and energy in general can be overwhelming. And especially because I say there's lots of violet and lots of purple, combined with the white, I would say there's really strong psychic connection in Courtney, and that can be overwhelming, and you may experience that in like a general sense of like energy overwhelm. Like you won't be able to film, you won't be able to be on camera, you don't want to socialize or be with anybody. You really need your time to be by yourself and to recharge again. And I feel like your soul craves spiritual activity and spiritual connection with other people. And as much as you enjoy that connection, it can also be incredibly draining for you being a psychic individual. So you need to really take your time and retreat to yourself and recharge your batteries after those kinds of events or occasions or activities. I would say in general that this is a period where you're really open and receptive towards love. You're not really focused necessarily on sex or the physicality of any of that. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually something I can definitely relate to myself. But coming back to the red and the orange and the needing to be more grounded and the need to have to just let go and have fun. Now the red or root chakra, I would say, is like predominantly related to survival and our like natural instincts as physical beings. And I feel like this can be blocked or lacking in a lot of people, especially nowadays, because we are living mainly indoors by ourselves because of this pandemic at the very moment. But like, we don't need to go outside and hunt for our food, and we don't need to act on our natural instincts all the time so much. And so that can become blocked for people. So it's important to really do physical things that help you become more grounded, whether that be working out or lifting weights or dancing, doing contemporary dance and feeling grounded and connected to the earth, or laying outside in the grass, doing yoga, things like that. Anything that helps you feel grounded. And then the orange energy is kind of related to like pleasure and letting go and enjoying yourself, and sexual energy, and can be blocked by feelings of shame or guilt, which is again something that I can relate to because with my upbringing, like anything around sex or anything like that is like shame and guilt ridden. So yeah, if you could embrace some orange and red in your life, don't have to be attached to it, but that could mean like getting a red gem like a sapphire or like an orange crystal or something like that, wearing red, wearing orange, having some red or orange bedding, things like that, spending some time looking at red things, as simple as that is, and not feeling any guilt or shame towards sex or your sexual desires or fantasies or anything like that. And yeah, making sure to really use your physical energy, whether that's exploring or working out or dancing or whatever it may be for you, because those are the areas where I feel like your energy is lacking or is kept more private. I would say that you are in a period of manifestation in your career. You help people feel connected. You help them see their true self. That's kind of the blue in your aura as well. And you communicate with your heart and your pink energy and your heart chakra in everything that you do. Those are like predominant traits of you. You are a great listener. And these are all things that I believe you are going to carry forward through your career, as these are your predominant oral colors and energies. Again, I was gonna say I don't like to make predictions, but I definitely see babies in your future, definite mom energy, definite planning out the nursery meticulously and making it absolutely beautiful with pastel colors. That is definitely in my foresight for you, Courtney. I picture a lot of love. Love in your career, love in your relationship, potential marriage, definitely seeing children. Peace and calm and serenity, definitely all of those energies. Maybe something that I'm feeling compelled to say right now is that having really strong like white and violet kind of aural energy doesn't mean that you're going to lose that connection if you become more grounded or if you become more rooted and in that red and orange grounded energy, because that actually is going to make you feel completely aligned and whole. Because if all of your chakras are in alignment and completely open, that is when you feel a great sense of divine energy and like you're doing what you're called to do with great ease and everything is in great flow. I don't see a lot of like heated, fiery energy in your near future. I don't see like fiery, heated, angry debates, resentment, grudges. Those things have been released and set free. I don't see any kinds of major confrontations coming up. I don't see much of a sex life coming up, but like I said, you're in control of your own soul and your own destiny, and when those energies are lacking, then that's something that you can intentionally set out to bring into your life. But yeah, the main ironies is that the last name Violetta and the predominant purple in the aura, and the fact that I chose to wear purple and purple to film this. Sorry, I'm shaking because this is like really overstimulating for me. And the red hair, like I said, because I never thought about these things before. This isn't something that I tap into unless I'm going to do a reading. And I've never done a reading for Courtney. That being said, I felt very connected to Courtney's energy as soon as I first found her, and the irony of the white in the aura, because I remember that thumbnail being very white and the hair was platinum blonde and there was like this seeking for white, bright light energy. But this was in a period where Courtney's energy was all over the place and she was trying on all different kinds of energies. But yeah, then the attachment to the red hair. I bet that you probably for the most part felt quite aligned with the red hair, but as if you were like kind of blocked off with your psychic energy because you were attached to a physical image of who you were instead of a divine feeling and knowing of who you are. But that being said, I think that is where I'm going to end this reading. I don't feel like I have anything else coming through to say. To anybody that watched this video, thank you for watching the video. This is definitely something new on my channel, but I hope you enjoyed it. To Courtney, if you're watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Feel free to leave any questions down in the comments below if you're a viewer, or if you're Courtney, or Courtney, you can just message me privately if you'd like to as well. And yeah. I guess that's it. So as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And I will hopefully cover some more topics like this in the future, like chakras and aura colors and stuff like that. And the different kinds of psychics is another video I would definitely like to talk about. And yeah, love you guys so much. Bye-bye.